Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. So today we're taking a look at a product from a company called Savaletor. So this is a iPhone 12 Pro Max case that they've actually sent out to me for review. This was actually sent out by the Amazon part of the business, the brand, and what they wanted me to do was take a look at the case and basically just give my thoughts on it. So first thing we'll do is we'll just take a look at everything that we get in the box. I will have links for everything in the description below, but initially if I just take everything out, you'll see that not only do you get the case, you also get two 9H screen protectors with this particular kit as well. So just quickly take a look at those. And yeah, so these are the ones that don't have this sort of notch layout on them, and they have the sort of ring around the earpiece itself. Usually what I find is the ones that are laid out like this tend to stick a little bit better, rather than the ones that don't have that particular ring and therefore don't actually have any adhesion around the actual earpiece itself. So that's actually a nice bonus, the fact that you get two screen protectors in the kit. You also get a user manual. This pretty much will just explain about the case itself, and the reason for that is the fact that this, and sorry, just before we get onto that, you also get an installation kit for the actual screen protectors themselves. So this will probably have some alcohol wipes as well as maybe a squeegee or something to actually apply the screen protectors with. So I'll just pop all of those back into the case for now, and we'll take a look at the case itself. So taking it out, as you can see, it is a Magsafe case, so it does actually have magnets installed inside it. So you can see it has a raised lip around the camera modules themselves, so even if you were to put this flat, none of your camera modules will be touching the surface. What you also have is it's a sort of two-piece case. So it's actually layered quite a few different pieces, and you can see this from the actual website itself. But you have a sort of rubber TPU material around the edges, and then on the inside it's that same soft touch material, so it's nice and soft. On the outside, a few little nice touches that I do actually like is the fact that the power button as well as the volume up and down do actually have little markings. It's a small touch, but I do actually quite like that. And now coming on to the main sort of selling point of this particular case, and that is the fact that this back material is actually, they call it AG glass, but it's basically the same sort of matte texturized coating glass that you actually get on the back of the iPhone 12 Pro Max or the 12 series. It's actually a matte feeling glass, and what it does mean is that it's very, very resistant to fingerprints. Now, I've actually used this for a couple of days, having had it installed, and there's two main things that actually stand out to me. Firstly, it's as close to feeling in terms of the original phone sort of feel, if you like, as I found on any case. And secondly, the actual rubber surface around the edge of the case does mean that despite this being sort of part glass, it's not actually slippery. Similar to the stainless steel band on the iPhone itself, I actually find that's quite grippy as long as your hands aren't too dry. Whereas with this, obviously being a rubber coated sort of surround, it means that, yeah, you get that sort of glass feeling. So it's almost like an OEM feeling, but you've got some sort of grip on the sides as well. Okay, so here we have a Magsafe accessory, and as you can see, the wallet sticks on perfectly fine. And I have actually tested this with a Magsafe charger as well, and that works perfectly fine as well. I wouldn't say the magnets are the strongest in terms of some of the cases that I've tried, but they're strong enough to do the job with anything that I've actually used it with. So be it this particular wallet case or any of my chargers that I actually have around the house as well. Okay, so here we are back with the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And to install, I always go power button side first. So I'll always slide in power button side first, and then just clip the other side in. And there we have it installed. So as you can see from the back just here, I'll try and get that to show up in some good light. As you can see, it's got a nice accurate cutout around all of the camera modules. It has got a separate cutout for the mic itself as well. a lot of the cases tend to forget about the little mic hole there. The actual surface itself, as I said, this is the closest I've seen any case that actually gives that sort of OEM feel similar to the actual back of the iPhone itself. Weight wise, it does feel a little heavy. I'm kind of used to it, having used the leather cases, and it doesn't really bother me too much, but obviously that's something for you to note. One thing that I really do like is the fact that because it is such a narrow case, it does mean that you have a very small profile. So in terms of the actual overall size of this case and the phone contained within it, it does mean that it doesn't feel too bulky. So I actually find that this fits into my work trousers, into the pockets and things like that a little bit better than the actual leather case does, because it's almost a very similar size, but obviously the back glass means that it's nice to handle, and basically you don't have to worry about fingerprints or anything like that. Okay, so in terms of the screen protectors, I'm not going to bother installing one of those because I already have a screen protector installed. However, having taken a quick look at it, obviously it is very similar to the ones that I actually have installed. But yeah, very nice case, and for the price, I think for a glass case, for an actual glass case, it's a very good price, considering you're actually getting those two screen protectors alongside the actual phone case itself. Anyway, that's it for this particular video. If you haven't already done so, please do subscribe to the channel and also hit the bell icon. That way you're notified whenever I upload any new videos. I'd also really appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up. And other than that, thanks very much for watching.